Number one tool is a shovel, a rake, and a drip line hose, which is very important, a set of gloves, your fertilizer, and your watering can. In this particular case, we had a drainage problem. So what we did here is the lawn was coming, it was too low, and all the water was sitting in a little bit of a valley here. So what we did was we dug out all the old existing material, and then we installed a sandy blend compost soil, and then we raised this whole section up so it had a little bit of a crown. You always want your trees to have a little bit of a crown so they're never sitting in a dip and water, and they always have nice drainage to the outside. Here we're going to show you guys how to take out these, remove these pots from these trees. We'll grab a tree like this and hold it up against your legs, take some of the weight off, and we go around. Just pop the pot off like this. What we're trying to do here, have this top part of the tree, base of it here, 1 inch to 1.5 inches higher than your grades on either side, so you have a slight crown, and then that way that promotes good drainage for either side here. We got the tree out of the pot. We have it in the ground here, and as you can see here, we have the existing root ball about 1 inch and a half sitting up from the existing soil, which is still high enough to have a slight crown in your landscape. And the reason we're leaving it high like that is for our bark mulch that provides moisture in the summer and insulation in the winter, and we will apply a good inch and a half of bark mulch because it will settle over this whole area here. What we do for spacing here is you can see that the bottom foliage here is touching about 3/4 to 1 inch apart here, right? And then this one here, and that will provide in a year and a half a complete solid hedge. And for topping, when we top the trees, we don't want to top them for at least a year and a half, or the desirable height that you want. If you want a tree way up here, you won't top it until you get to the height you want, and then you start capping it, because if you start capping it now, the tree will just fatten up, and it'll take a very long time to grow to its desired height. One of the most important things that you could do on a hedge is your drip line. And these drip lines here have holes every 12 inches. And what we do is we'll lay it right at the base of the trees here, and we'll tuck it all in, and then we'll come along and you can bury that with bark mulch. Now all the trees are in and the drip line is in, now we have our 1 inch to 1.5 inches of bark mulch on top of the trees here. The bark mulch just goes to the top of the trees here, no higher, because you can't choke a tree out actually by putting too much bark mulch on it, and that's why we leave the tree up, the natural root ball, about 1 inch, and then we cover the whole thing with bark mulch.